Welcome to GCCars. My name is Nick, and today we are going for a highway POV test drive in this 2022 Honda Passport Trailsport. And in this highway POV test drive, we will test the assist system, such as active lane centering and adaptive cruise control, and of course, lane keep assist that this Honda Passport offers. But before that, if you want to hear all my thoughts on this Honda Passport, click in the top right hand corner for my full review. I talk about everything from interior, exterior, we drive plenty, and of course we're going to compare it to the competition. With that being said, normally what we would do here is a bit of a handling test, but unfortunately weather conditions are not really favorable for that, because on my way to the car, which is about 20 feet, I almost died 3 times on black ice. So yeah, we're not going to send it today, but no worries, we're just going to take a very relaxed line through here. And we do have 2 more POV test drives while I have your attention. One is at night, where I'm actually going right now to test the headlights, the high beams, and an emergency braking test. And one is in the city during the day, where we test it in a bit more of a stop and go driving scenario. Anyhow, merging onto the highway, let's let our V6 work a little bit. Wonderful. So we have adaptive cruise control, we have adaptive cruise control enabled, of course not on right now, and we have lane keep assist. So if I'm doing this, that means I'm not actively steering. If I'm doing this, I'm actively in control, just so we know when the car is doing something and when I'm doing something. Okay, so let's start the test with adaptive cruise control. That's pretty straightforward, I think. We're just going to set it up, and unfortunately you can't start this under 40 kilometers an hour. So if you drive 30 kilometers an hour and stop and go traffic, and you just want to have it enabled so that it will slow you down and accelerate whenever the car in front of you does the same, well, unfortunately you can't do it under 40. But let's turn on the active lane centering assist, and now as you can see, the Passport is driving this. Well, okay, yeah, you drove there, buddy. That was just a late departure assist. This is a semi-autonomous system. You are required to have your hands on this. I don't trust you. You kind of gotta have your hands on the steering wheel at all times. For this one, it is just meant to assist you, but it's still normally a very good system. I'm just extra careful today because, well, the outside of the highway is not in very good condition. But as you can see, here I'm not doing anything to speed up a bit. It is centering us pretty well. It's doing a really good job. Honda usually has one of the better systems for lane centering, and I really appreciate that. Let's go into that lane to make room for the venue and go right back. And as soon as we're through this turn, we can hand controls back over to the I'm not still steering. Okay, so let's see, it has a lane acquired. Obviously not ideal conditions here for the Passport. Dark and kind of snow. At least the road is clear itself. Not the smoothest through here. Actually, I'm just gonna ensure that we stay in our lane. Just had to intervene a little bit, but the Passport has control again. And like I said, if you consider what this is, which is an assist and not actually a self-driving feature, okay, then this is fairly good. It's not the best on the market, and the Passport also probably doesn't have the newest version of this system. But look at this. It works pretty well. But I think with that, let me just turn off the lights, turn off all the assists. We're just going to do manual driving, and I'm just going to be quiet for a minute or two so you can actually hear how it is to drive this Honda Passport Trailsport on the highway. just while we have it, two little PSAs. The on-ramp is for you to accelerate onto the highway. You're supposed to have highway speeds at the end of the on-ramp, so at the end of the merging lane, not go 30 kilometers slower onto that lane and then speed up. And secondly, when you're slower than everyone else, don't just go into the middle lane and slow everyone down. Stick to the right. Anyhow, with those PSAs out of the way, you'll probably know that already, because otherwise most people that watch these videos probably know that. Just improving traffic flow here. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed it, remember to like and subscribe, and we upload videos every single week about all sorts of cars. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I hope I'll see you in the next one. Thank you and goodbye.